I come down here from England, and when I leave England, now I'm 88 going into 89. When I leave England, I come down here. I wasn't retired.
Oh, really? You've been a long time, man.
I was in my 60s. Listen to me, Miss Smith. I came down here, and I didn't forget where I come from and what I was doing before I left here and go to Trinidad until I left Trinidad and go to England. Our young generation now, they got to start from down there and build themselves up.
Of course.
As I see life in Carriacou today, the man who reign his animal, go back and go and raise animal. And the youngsters of today get up in the morning, get a sheep, a goat, or a cat, and raise that animal. It will produce for you to get, to sell, to get money in your pocket. Not sooner you get it today, you can produce today, no? Am I wrong, partner?
You are brilliant. You are right. Spot on.
Let me say this to you. Livestock today in Carriacou is valuable.
It is.
Of course.
I never go to school, you know, my girl.
You keep saying that.
No, I never go to school.
Mount Pleasant.
No, I didn't go. I don't go there. I've been throwing stone.
Mr. Rafi teach him outside the school.
The fact remains is this. There's a lot of things in Carriacou and we have to get from abroad. We could do the same thing here.
Of course.
Most of our people. I don't have nothing here, and all I have in the year.
Wisdom, man.
Eh?
A lot of wisdom.
No, me hear me head.
You see the color of them?
Me here can't be with them.
See the color of them?
Me here is white here.
Wisdom.
My dear lady, people would realize we are in paradise. Out there isn't a better road than partner.
Nope.
I've been there.
Not at all.
And years I come from there. As I say it again, I was a black man in a company there. And nobody couldn't push me or the white man. Problem. I go to school on Nicholas Braffit, you in Quashie and Cuthbert Simon. They were at schooling, and Fred McIntosh. And I'm so happy with myself that I didn't eat my school days in bread, or I didn't drink it in milk, or I didn't drink it in beer.
Yeah.
That I could stand up today, I could hear today now, and I could explain to a lot of these young ones who are coming how to go around with life.
Yeah.
Life is a puzzle, and life is something, how you make it. If you want to make yourself a fool, you'll be a fool in life till you're dead. Am I right, partner?
You are spot on.
So, what do I have to do to make us know my seed? Tell me what you used to eat. What you used to eat drink cow milk? What?
Plenty cow milk.
Cow milk. Cuckoo?
I don't eat that.
Oh, really?
Hey, I come from the field one night. You see my grandfather place in British. I eat potato, I eat groundnut, roast and raw like hell. I come home the night and I could remember my aunt, the youngest one, they call her Elaine. She cook one okra, and that's one food I don't eat, you know. And I'm born here.
Interesting.
What do you mean interested? She cook one okra. I hate the food. And about 11 o'clock the night I lie down, where I lie down, because I lie down in the hall of the house, I lie down relaxing. And my stomach just roll and go groo, groo, groo. Because I eat a lot of things that day. Because
Yeah, you wedge yourself.
I eat groundnut,
Eat.
I eat potato.
And you come and eat cookie.
And gripe your belly.
No, it didn't gripe me. From that day I started cooking up.
Yeah.
I get up and I go outside. And I vomit me go around.
Ah.
When I don't vomit, I get back inside. Take some water and drink. And I lie down. And the morning when I get up, I go and check all my animals and then I come back. And I said to my aunt, she did it in the grave now. I say anytime I'll cook that food again.
You don't want.
Leave none for me. I'll go prepare my eat them. She tell me, you go eat your skin. I say, no, I can't eat my skin. But I was so mannish. I was minding sheep, goat, and every goddamn thing. I say I have sheep in the field, I have goat in the field, I have cattle. When I sell it, you go buy a quarter, a flour and put there. You go give cook dumpling for me. But when I cook dumpling, I say, how do you get in, you know? You say, you're talking nonsense. We ain't getting no two-pot cooking in the house. And from that,
That's it. Why you return to Caribou? You know about the revo?
yeah, well, revolution is gone already.
You go already?
Yeah.
Or so you came after?
I came after the revolution because when I came down here from England, I had a lot of good friends. Desmond, who were all them guys were my friend. You know Desmond I'm talking about?
Chiefy.
Yeah, all them guys, I had a lot of friends when I come down here. And a lot of guys that would say to me, Vic, you don't stay down here, man, you won't go back up. And I ain't going anywhere. At that time, this baby was built.
The pink lady.
The pink lady was built. Now I will say this to you, my friend, as I have you two here. When my uncle, they call him John Rufus Quashie, they used to call him Jack of Clubs. That's my uncle, John Rufus Quashie. When I said to him, I said, I came down here on vacation and I said to him, I want to build my house in the boy. He said, you think you could manage? I said, don't worry about that, man. I contact Jacob and I contact Bulin. I ain't going to school, you know, I know education and that was a brush, but I know.
You're ahead.
Eh?
You're ahead.
Amen. Hey, don't come on. I contact Jacob and I contact Bulin. I think two of the brothers of them were going on at that time and all three of them. And I said to my uncle, I call him John Rufus Quashie, I said, I want to build my house in apartment. He said, you want to build your house? I said, yes. I said, but I'm coming down home. And I came down here. I get to know the price, what it costs. When the builder will charge me. And I go in the store and I make all my arrangements. To build this shack here. What we call the arrangement with the builder, with the stove, to build this shack here. I call it shack here. To build the shack.
The pink shack.
The pink castle.
And let me say this to you, my boy. When I go back, I know how much it cost me. He wants to pay the workers. As they go in the store, I made all my arrangements in the stores to take my material. And I'm in England paying the store from there. I ain't going to school, you know, I stupid like a bat and a daft like a crab. I stay in England and I pay in the store. I give him money for what he charged me to bill. So I owe him nothing. Any man I owe,
This is still.
it's to man.
So,
You use the head, man, yeah?
No,
You ain't make that go and take it for themselves?
I know how to use.
Yes.
But I have bought yesterday. I bought
Because when they go to the store to take, they take one for themselves and one for you, you know.
Well, nobody can work that trick on me.
I was say you're a smart man.
No, I'm not smart. I'm a daft man.
Thank you very much. It was nice chatting with you.
I'm a daft man because what really happened, I will say this to you. a lot of builders, people building out now, they get in stick with after the contractors.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you could pay him his money, he must tell you what the building will cost because you know the time, how much days he could take to set it up and do etc. etc.
Yeah.
So you come out to the front and you say, well, I'm going to deal with the material for myself.
Yes.
So you know fully well,
You pay. Yeah.
you give him his money. When the month comes, as he going along, when the month comes, you deal with the stuff.
Yes.
No, but he could tell you want, let's say, 30 pieces of lumber, whereas he just using 20.
Well, I will tell you what, he wouldn't play them trick with me because I would make arrangement with the store, make sure when he come in there for his material, he come with a paper to you and file all them paper because I was checking you every month.
To make sure the books is adding up.
I am born yesterday, you know, I'm born too damn long ago. You get?
Well, Mr. Quashie, it's been a pleasure chit-chatting with
I'm
you.
born too long.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this to you. You Walter daughter, Walter daughter is saying this.
Yes. And before granddaughter too.
Well, let me say this to you. That was one man in pre-meeting. He wasn't making jokes.
That was
Yeah.
one man that could have bought two.
I don't know if we could boot, but a show. I couldn't go near him for him to drop boot on me because I was dead. I wouldn't have dared to have this interview with you.
You used to shame people in permitting.
Well, and he
Not
was
shame, you discipline them.
He wasn't shaming nobody. Anyhow, you go in a pre-meeting where he's the chairman and you want to behave bad, he tell you straight, there's only one man here who will behave bad, is me.
Yeah.
That time he used to leave home 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon and go back home in the morning.
Why is it do?
He used to leave home in the afternoon and go back home the following day. All night in permitting.
Well, I will say this to you. Now that at those times they used to have pre-meeting where people singing till, or you call it, but now, as soon as they get them to drop a rum or they drop a tea,
They gone.
everybody ready to go.
Let me shake your hand.
As soon as they get them to drop a rum,
And you get a little thing to eat in the box. Road.
Y'all, what going on in God world now?
Everything turned upside down.
Everything done old man.
You just keep doing what you're doing it, because again, after you two maybe, you know, I know other two to come, you know.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I think you're right about that.
After
But we're gonna
you-
groom some leaders.
Yes.
After you and you, I don't think you'll have anybody else.
I am training my niece, so one day she'll pick up from where we left her.
You-
She's 9 years. She was 9 years yesterday, and she'll pick up from there. We are training her.
She's 9.
Yeah, she's 9.
Well, I hope he grow up in it. Okay, if she grow up in it, she might be able to control it.
Of course,
Mhm.
of course. We're grooming her.
Well,
Definitely.
I will tell you one thing, you know.
I'll bring her by you.
I tell you, I look on me in the right time to do it. I look and catch me in the afternoon because I'm
Breeze nice. So you want to sleep already.
Sleep.
So,
I want
you
to
take
sleep.
care?
I want to sleep.
You
What are you
going to
talking
sleep?
about? I want to sleep. I don't sleep in the day. I want to sleep in the night.
Yeah, of course. Mr. Quash, it's been a pleasure chit-chatting with you.
Let me say one thing.
Yeah.
Keep doing what all you want to do. A lot of people might like what all you're doing. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
What you know?
This
And guess who?
This guy not all you call it, you know.
Guess who don't like
You ain't
what
been
you're
to
doing?
school.
Who don't like what all you're doing.
I know. You tell me.
A lot of people might like what all you're doing. I'm saying it openly.
Mm-hmm.
Because half of them don't want to be educated more than what they have in their head.
Mm-hmm.
More you have in your head, is more you go forward.
Of course.
Unless you have in your head,
The more you go down. Thank you for your words of wisdom.
again, as I say again, we ain't going to school, you know.
We'll end with that. We
You
end.
think we're in the spotlight and they're not? But they could be in the spotlight too.
I say I ain't going to school.
Have a good day.
You hear me?
Bye.
Mr. Quashie ain't going to school?
He ain't going to school,
No.
but he know what he know for sure.
Well, let me say this to you. What I know now, what I know I have in my head, rain come out of there and drop it down in here.
Yes. So go in the rain and wet. Thank you, my boy.
Go in the rain and wet.
Thank you, thank you,
But as I say it
thank
again,
you.
I like how you move and how you keep pushing it into them who don't want to hear.
Of course.
And once they don't want to hear, keep beating it at them.
Of course, they go here one day.
They will hear one day. But
Thank you.
as I say, in life, there's a lot of things that will come and I hold it back, you know.
Yeah, I know.
We'll talk about it
Another
after.
time. Thank you.